According to Ned Davis's research, a Florida-based firm known for its accuracy in predicting the probability of a global recession, there's over a 98% likelihood that we'll see ourselves in one within the next year. With the Federal Reserve aggressively raising interest rates to control inflation, rising prices on just about everything and wages not keeping up, consumers will pull back on spending, which will be bad for the overall economy. Wall Street has had a tough few months, and stocks are on track to have their worst year since 2008. Currencies have tumbled in value, including the euro, the British pound, the Japanese yen, and the Chinese yuan. And if the American dollar does the same, it would signal the start of a recession. Before we lay out some strategies on living frugally in a recession, you must understand that living a frugal lifestyle is not about being cheap. It's about being resourceful, doing more with less, being creative about what you have to maximize outcomes. It's about finding ways to save where you can and as much as you can. If you want to live a frugal lifestyle, you must be willing to change your mind and take advantage of some of the strategies we'll share in this video. Number 1, DIY lifestyle. The do-it-yourself lifestyle. Generally speaking, it's typically cheaper to do most things yourself than to hire someone. This is a great decision to make during a time when you should be looking to reduce expenses and increase income. Nobody will know whether you used the expensive car wash or did the washing yourself. Similarly, choosing to exercise at home could save you quite a bit of money over paying for a pricey gym membership. Rather than discarding something that's broken, see if you can mend it. If it's a simple enough problem to resolve, Google it or watch a YouTube video and try to fix it. This would cut down on waste as well as potentially give the opportunity to learn a new skill. In our productivity-focused world where everything seems to be simplified down to your worth per hour, some of these activities may have made sense to outsource before. Now, with the potential of a recession looming, you want to take the opportunity to save where you can. You may find that you have a knack for fixing things and be able to freelance and make some money on the side. Number 2, get creative with your fun activities. Having fun doesn't have to cost a fortune. With a little creativity, you can take advantage of the fun potential of where you live without spending too much money. Your wallet and bank account will thank you. Attending the hottest concerts, hitting the newest club, or catching the latest movies can add up. Reducing how much you spend in this category can be an easy way to trim your spending to save money. It is not necessary to spend money on events and outings to have a good time. Some of the most enjoyable and memorable activities can be as simple as going on a hike or playing video or board games with friends. You could go fishing or grab a soccer ball or basketball and head to the local park to play. Those cool Pinterest DIY crafts projects you've been dying to try them. You could have a movie night with friends and pick from any number of subscription services you're probably already paying for. Even just a night of drinks and great food can be a great way to spend time with friends and family and unwind after work without hitting your bank account too hard. Another option could be to volunteer at your local community centers. At no extra cost, you can gain new respect and bonds with people, the opportunity to learn and connect, and the added benefit of giving back. Number 3, don't become wasteful. In addition to being creative with how you spend your money, you should also strive to reduce waste. Don't be wasteful with food, clothes, or other household items. This world generates 2 billion tons of waste per year. Buying less stuff is very firmly linked to not being wasteful. The less you buy, the fewer resources you use, the less packaging you invite around the house, the less storage you need, and the less stuff you may discard to a landfill. If you want to live a frugal lifestyle and save resources, especially during a recession, aim to buy less stuff. Take another look at your budget and determine just how much you're allowed to spend. This would help you to decrease impulse buying, one of the biggest culprits to increasing stuff in your life. You could apply the 24-hour rule before purchasing anything, especially if you are prone to spending money because you found a deal. This will assist you in properly categorizing each item as a need or a want. If you don't absolutely need it, then don't spend the money on it. This will help you make better decisions in the long run. Number 4, get and stay out of debt. It's no secret that living frugally would be much easier if you didn't owe payments to anyone. Not being required to spend would help you keep as many dollars as you can in your pocket, so see about getting out of debt or keeping your debt as low as possible. The most difficult aspect of this is cutting costs on yourself, but if it's important to you, you'll find a way. Consider adjusting your budget to free up funds to pay more than the minimum on your debit. When you are reevaluating if something is a want or a need, use this opportunity to see if there's any way to put more money toward one or more of your debts. Have a pay down strategy. Two of the best are the snowball or avalanche methods. Using either of these strategies can help you better plan on how to eliminate your balance. Maybe refinancing or debt consolidation is a better fit. The ideal strategy for you will be determined by your financial goals and unique circumstances. If you ever feel lost or confused, know that you can reach out and talk to a financial professional. Lastly, determine how and why you got into debt in the first place. This is crucial so you know how to change your habits. You want to avoid falling back into the same cycle once your debts are paid off. Was it an unexpected expense that forced you to use your credit card? Then prioritize saving a bigger emergency fund. Was it health related that could have been better handled had you been in better shape? Then prioritize eating, walking, and sleeping better. Little changes go a long way. Number 5, side income. You should always consider increasing your income. As the recession hits, the cost of living rises, and with the job market becoming increasingly unappealing, relying on one source of income will not suffice. You should start working on developing a side income or multiple income streams. Maybe you can earn extra money based on your main job skills, or even those DIY skills we talked about earlier. You can drive, deliver food, or even pick up an evening gig at a retail store. You could be one Google search away from thousands of opportunities to earn a decent living during a recession. Your 9-to-5 job may assist you in paying for necessary bills. A side income, on the other hand, is the game changer that could make a difference in your bank account, while giving you the freedom you've always desired without financial worries. Number 6, save even more. When the economy begins its downward spiral and income levels are jeopardized, it'll be more obvious to prepare for hard times. However, you don't have to wait for that to happen. Instead, preparing beforehand is key. A sizable savings account will help you get through your day-to-day living expenses during difficult financial times. It could be the cushion you need if you lose your job or have reduced work hours. More savings will serve as a safety net to help you ride the wave and land on your feet. While we can't control the world, we can control our finances. We have no control over a recession, but we can control how we prepare for difficult times. Take all the opportunities now to stow away every dollar that you don't need to spend. It might sound repetitive, but with 64% of Americans considering money a significant source of stress, you want to give yourself the best chance to reduce this anxiety. Ultimately, we don't want you to fear an economic downturn. For many, it's during these times when the base of their wealth is built. But before we can do that, we have to ensure we are ready. Learning to adapt to a more frugal lifestyle and increasing income sources are just a few ways to help you survive any recession. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you learned something new today. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on new content. See you in the next one.